But if you close your eyes,
Hi guys, welcome back to the interesting video by Maximus. So today we're back with more Injustice Gods Among Us. So, in case you guys are wondering why it's been taking so long to have a new video by me, it's because I actually did record a video yesterday on the Aquaman Challenge Nightmare Boss Battle, but the recorder was having some difficulties, but I think it's working now, so it should be able to be saved and put up on YouTube. So that's why it's been so long, and there's some construction going on here, so it could be a little bit noisy, but hopefully it will not affect the video too much. So today I'm going to be going into the review of Arkham Origins Deathstroke, since finally the unblockable bug has been fixed. So let's quickly go and take a look right over here. Jumping into his cart. So Arkham Origins Deathstroke is my favorite character in the game, just for your information. And I use him in my secondary multiplayer team. I use him with Arkham Origins Batman and Animated Harley Quinn. Probably not the best team, but I kind of love using them, so I guess that's what really matters. So before that, we'll talk about his promotions. You can get him if you completed his challenge a long time ago, although I doubt most of you have, because it's a really long time ago, and I actually did, but that's a story for another day. So he can also be obtained through the challenge pack, although he's quite rare, and also the Arkham pack, which is back in the store again. So yeah, and let's take a look at his damage and health. So his damage is 29,000 and his health is about 70,000. So as you can see, his health is not exactly very. His health is actually pretty above average, but his damage is really low. But we will get to that later. So we'll first take a look at his special. So special is point blank, and which you will be using a lot, as you guys will see just a little bit later. Special is the identity crisis, and while I really like this special, when using him, there's really no point in using special 2. So although it is pretty cool looking. And last is an eye for an eye, so it's the same as all the other Deathstrokes. So I will be showing that off a little bit later. And let's take a look at his support enhancements. We have Prometheum Armor for health, we have Personal Arsenal for damage, and Contract Killer for energy regeneration. So let's take a look at his design. So of course he is Deathstroke, and he's based off the Arkham Origins game. So he does look really nice. This is my favorite skin of Deathstroke by far, and that's part of the reason why he's my favorite character. So he has, of course, that one eye. You see all the battle damage all over the costume there. He strikes this pose where he sticks out his 2 fingers. You can see the great attention to detail all over the armor with his rifle and his sword, as well as his pistols, all attached to his back and belt. So let's take a look at his passive. So his passive is known as Elite Soldier. So reaching 200% damage on point blank special makes it unblockable and automatically crit. Bonus 8% damage per promotion. So first off, let's take a look at the second part, which is a little bit easier to explain. So the phone is ringing, so sorry about that. So we have bonus 8% damage per promotion. Which basically means at Elite 7, which he is right now, he has 56% increased amount of damage. So that's why his damage stat, even though it looks low, however, it actually is pretty high. Since the calculations are pretty complex, but it pretty much adds up to really quite high. So lastly, the second part, or rather the first part of the special, is reaching 200% damage on point blank will make it unblockable and automatically crit. And this is really his best point. So point blank, of course, as we know, is special 1. So you'll be using special 1 a whole ton. And if you hit 200% on it, which is the aiming one. So you pretty much just have to try to aim 200%. And I think I can do it above 50% of the time, although my aiming is not very accurate, as you guys saw in the patch 2.10 video. So it will make it crit, which will do a ton of damage. It can normally wipe out or almost wipe out one opponent immediately. Of course, if we're facing Red Sun Green Lantern team or Arkham Knight Batman with crit immunity, then of course it will not be as effective. But for anyone else, this is pretty good. And unblockable means you can block break, which is really useful. And that was the part that was just fixed. So really useful. So now I'm gonna be talking about gears. And so over here, this is my normal gear setup I use with him. First off, we definitely must have the Prometheum Longsword, which is personal gear, and one of my favorite gears that are character specific. So we have 70% damage boost to basic attacks, 45% crit chance on basic attacks, as well as 50% more damage on crit attacks. So this is pretty much boosting your damage, your basic damage, your crit chance, and your crit damage is all in one. That pretty much takes care of your basic damage dealing. And then we have the knife collection, which is a further 70% boost to basic attacks, and a heal 15% on special one. So since you're gonna be activating special one a whole ton, you can heal yourself quite often with the knife collection, and same with the mutated bone spikes. Lastly, I put the Let's Cop helmet, which increases his blocking. So this is really useful. In any battle, when I block, I take a very little damage. This is the best blocking. Furthermore, we have a further 50% more crit damage on crit attacks. So really useful, especially in conjunction with his special one. Then we have 6% dot air on special. Since he keeps making use of special one, that's also useful. So besides that, you could also put on, get the gears to load, you can also put on the EVII stick, which I used to put on. However, nowadays I use it for Arkham Knight Batman, which is why I don't put it on anymore, which gives you boost to special one, more power generation, and 10% dot, which is also really useful. But I sort of prefer the helmet nowadays, since because of the blocking. Besides that, you could also put in, let me take a look here. You could also put in the, I'm not sure which is the one I faced. It's either the full LexCorp set or the full League of Assassins set. I remember on multiplayer, I faced a team with a Arkham Origins Deathstroke, and I nearly got destroyed by him. I think it's the entire League of Assassins set. So it gives you dot, damage boost, and life gen on combo ender. So I forgot to mention about his combos, but he does have a 3-hit heavy combo and a 3-hit light combo with a 2-hit combo ender. So the life gen on combo ender is really useful as well. With the League of Assassins knife, so the area effect pretty much wiped out my team. And this one is for more crit attacks on specials and disable enemy specials. So I think it was the entire League of Assassins set, although it could be the entire LexCorp set as well. I'm not sure completely, but I believe it's the entire League of Assassins set that wiped me out. Yep, it is. So the entire League of Assassins set, it pretty much boosts your special one by a ton, and it will pretty much wipe out your team because of the knives, the era effect. So yeah, so I'm gonna be bringing him into some test battles, and I normally pair him up with other Arkham characters that will benefit from him. As I said before, my MP team is Deathstroke, Batman, and Harley. However, he can synergize with other Arkham characters that make use of him being an Arkham Origins character, such as Joker or Bane. So I'm just going to be putting in my normal MP team for this, and I'm going to be just throwing in, this is from the previous video, which hopefully did get recorded. So let's sort by damage, and they are really low in damage right over here, and Harley probably even lower, right, not that Harley, so I probably miss her. So she is actually over. Alright, she's over here. So this is my normal MP team, and they're all geared up, as you guys can see. So I've done enough talking, so let's jump straight into it. So I'm going to be tagging into Deathstroke, since this video is on Deathstroke, and we'll see if the Batman gets up a Winged Avenger and we can show off the blocking. So let's switch to Deathstroke. There is the Winged Avenger, block breaker. So that's actually Harley Quinn's passive. So there is the light attack, 3 hits, followed by 2 gunshots. Then we have the heavy attack. As you can see, I'm pretty much destroying Batman with my basics. So Deathstroke is in. Let's get off point blank. And we don't hit 200%, but we do get the heal. And we get the burn. And he didn't get 200% as well. So I basically use this team a whole lot. So let's get off point blank. So 200%, as you can see, block breaking, and we destroyed Harley Quinn with 1 special one. And there we go, Harley Quinn knocked out. Winged Avenger block breaks again, so can't really show off the block breaking, but as you can see, the first hit for only about 2,000, so he does hit point blank crit as well, and we hit point blank crit and block break 200%, so we destroy Deathstroke. Just check out all that firepower, it's massive. So let's try bonus battle 7. So I show you guys his combos and his pretty much his passive. So now I'll show you guys his super move and his special 2. So Harley is there because she also gives unblockable chance to Arkham teammates. So that's really useful for Batman, especially. Not so much for Deathstroke, but for Batman. So we can pretty much basic attack these guys. Alright, here it is. We blocked it, and as you can see, hit for the last 2 hits hit for only about 1,200, which is really low. So now you can see the Joker's bang, and this is one of the strongest Jokers in the single player, and it hits for only about 4,000. So let's get our special 2 here. Identity Crisis. So it's a rapid swipe, and you pretty much bash the opponent many times. Then it's a front flip into a kick like that after rapid swipe. So we managed to show off the entire special, wiping out the entire team. So let's go back into bonus battle 7. And we're going to show off his super move. So he's really enjoyable character to play with, in my opinion, and his special 1 and basics make him a really high damage dealer, one of the best in the game. Although nowadays there's a lot more people with high damage, but still can't discount him off. So as you can see here, Harley special 1 did quite a ton. Unblocked, and Joker's bang still did quite little even when it's blocked. So here it is again, hitting for just over 4,000. So let's get an eye for an eye. So it's a really cool super as well. Let's check it out. There we go. Joker completely massacred. So just 1 slash, and there goes Bronze Harley. So that is my Elite 7 level 50 review on Arkham Origins Deathstroke, with block breaking finally fixed. And he is my favorite character of the game. So overall usefulness, he can still be used in multiplayer nowadays. He's still relevant since I still use him at least. Probably I'm a bit biased because he's my favorite character, but I still think that he's a really good character, and he's really fun to play with, especially with his high basics and his special 1 unblockable and critting. Really nice. So thanks for watching this video, guys, and goodbye.